So what's going on, everyone? It's Stu Designs here, and as you might hear, my voice is pretty fucked up. I had a cold for a couple of days. It settled down a little bit, so I want to get this video out. And you might hear me cough a couple of times, but forgive me for that, guys. We're just gonna start off. This tutorial is gonna be about choosing your colors, and this is very important in designing. And first off, ask the client or the one that you're making your intro for what kind of intro he wants, what kind of colors he wants, and if he has a website, look at the colors on his website. If he has a YouTube channel, look at his YouTube backgrounds, maybe his thumbnails, to just see what kind of colors he likes and he enjoys. So then you gotta get like matching colors, like matching with the background, or kind of matching with each other. So let's just create our little object first. Let's just create a background at first. So let's create a solid, and let's say you could just do a light yellow one. That would look pretty cool, and I'll show you that. That is a pretty nice, tidy little background. But there's nothing too much going on in the background, as it's one solid now. So we just want to put it in a little gradient. So just get your little effects and presets box here by going to Window and ticking effects and presets, and that will open up this one. So then you can get your gradient, for color gradient, and just put that on there. And here you can change your colors to whatever you like. So I'm just gonna do the little yellow one again. Maybe a little orange kind of color in that corner. So these are pretty much your colors, and these points are pretty much where they are at. So as you can see, as I move it, but we won't do that. But as I move it, the position of the color changes. So let's just do another one. You might want to do like a light blue or something, but that doesn't look particularly nice, in my opinion. You know, a light green might just do it, and let's do another, just light. There we go. So you have something a little bit more going on in the background instead of this boring and boring just solid color. And now you got your little gradient. So you can also just transform these colors to whatever you like. So that is the first one. So we just got our little light yellow background. But let's say the client wants a dark background. You could go gray. Of course, just put it all the way to the left and just make it all dark gray. But in my opinion, that isn't the nicest way to go. So obviously with yellow, you don't want to do a dark yellow, because that's going to make a little muddy look. But a bit dark red, that might just work. And one that I particularly like is really, really dark blue, because that brings in just a little bit more of an effect. So let's just make all of these dark bluish. There we go. And this one, dark bluish as well. So there you go, and let's jitter it up so we get rid of those little lines, like transitions, make it a bit smoother. So as you can see, that's a pretty cool background. We might want to drag out this little one in the left a little bit. And so yeah, that's my tip for your backgrounds. Just ask what the client wants. And if you're not sure about what color to pick, you could always go to the internet and just search for something like Windows 8, because in my opinion, they have really tidy colors, and you can just copy this image and get it into After Effects, and then just kind of copy the color with the selection tool. I don't know what it's called. It's not the pick whip tool, but I think it sounds like it, like the pipette. But I'm not sure what that is called. But you can also just search for something like Apple or something to get your gray colors right, because the gray colors on their website are really nice. Or if you like mate, I want a fucking texture in there. You can always search for textures and just put them in the circles, and that can create a really nice effect while my computer crashes. But what do we want? So mostly my clients want like a bright color for like their objects in the scene. So whoa, okay, 1 sec, guys. It's gonna crash. No, it's not gonna crash. It's gonna refresh the Windows theme to make my computer a bit quicker. But listen to me while it does. So for the main object, most of my clients kind of want a popping out, like a standing out, bright colored object, and you can do this multiple ways. And there's some main colors that you might want to choose to use. So let's just create a little main object there. As you can see, I think I already have a really nice pink there that I used for one of my other projects. So and guys, pink is so underrated. It's like pink is gay and nobody wants it, but in my opinion, like, pink is one of the nicest colors in motion graphics. So I'm not sure if that's gay or something, but no offense if you're gay, no offense to homophobics or whatever, but I like the color, you know, it just stands out a lot, and it makes up for a nice color. So let's just go over to here. So one of the things that I do like is pretty much pick any color and go just a little bit to the left, because that will create, as you can see while we scroll through, there will always be a really nice. Let me just get rid of those lines across it. That's Ctrl+Shift+H if you want to know. So you can just scroll through, and as you can see, you have some really nice colors. And if you want it a little bit more popping out, you can just put it a bit more to the right. And as you can see, it just creates nice colors. It's just nice. So as you can see, this is already looking great. So now you just want to duplicate it and see if we want another color, you know, to kind of match it. That will look nice when you use it together. So one thing I always try is white, because white is always nice. So as you can see, that already looks like a cool color combination. But let's just duplicate it one more time and get it up here or something. So you can see, like, do the colors. This is just for like picking colors. This is something that you can go through to pick your colors. So maybe a yellow might work. I think that yellow is a bit too much, not like the brightness of the red. So you might want to make it a little bit darker, kind of. So as you can see, this is just like a process that you can go through. So you can copy this image into After Effects, and what you can do, I think you gotta save it or whatever. Alright, we're gonna save it, but you get the idea. Let me just try this again. See if that works. Okay, that doesn't work. Alright, so you just gotta save this, and you can just pick the color by selecting whatever thing you have, and then just using this little tool. And one thing that also works is kind of, wait, maybe if we make our After Effects a bit smaller, let me just wait. Hello. Okay, those little things disappeared. I'm not sure how to fix that now. But maybe if you make your After Effects smaller, you can even kind of like pick whip. What is it called? Eyedropper, of course. You can just use the eyedropper to get one of those colors. So that might work. One thing that is also nice is if you click like that, the H, the S, and the B. So if you have the S selected, let me just undo that, and you have the S selected, you can change kind of the brightness no, the hue of the thing, and that will create a nice effect. So, and here you can change kind of the darkness of it. So that might make you able to control your colors a little bit more. And here you go, you got all these kinds of different things, and this might create a little nice color scheme, because you might want to select this one, and then for the next color select this one and this one, and you know, you got all these kinds of cool colors that you can choose from. So that might be a really nice color. So let's just put that in the standard one. As you can see, it's right here. But mostly it's just trial and error, or ask what the clients want, or kind of looking at their channel. So let me just open up my channel, if that will work. All right, that will not work. Okay, well, it might work. I'm sorry for that. Still a bit sick. But kind of like just look at websites that you might like. Maybe you like Vimeo, maybe you like YouTube, maybe you like Facebook. It really just depends. Maybe you like Nyan Cat. It doesn't matter, you know. You can choose colors all over the web, and this might be a little too long for choosing colors, but it's just some quick tips and tricks for you to kind of get your colors right. And I think it's not recording. Is it? It might be. All right. Oh, it is recording. Okay, thank you. So it's kind of trial and error. Let me just see if YouTube will load. Nah, it will not, because I am recording. So this tutorial has been way too long for choosing colors, but I hope you picked up some tips and some tricks for this, because nice colors in your project obviously make your client go wild and surprise them with whatever you want to do. So this is one of my 2D intro series. If you want more of this, or like different kind of tutorials of this, just go over to my channel and send me an inbox or comment on this video. And if you kind of want to see more of my tutorials on my channel, there's a tutorial playlist, so you can check that out. And I'll see you guys soon.